Welcome back to the Red Pride Thundercast. Today is special. Our topics today, before we get into the Thunder Zone coverage, we have breaking news. We will talk about esports, predicting the non-announced IHSAA football reclassifications, and our thoughts on Avon Wrestling. And what's going on December 19th. This is a live stuff here, so here's to help me is none other than the guy who doesn't need an intro. You know him, you love him, Mr. Ben Witterl.
Thanks, Nick. Always glad to be on.
Starting off with our podcast with some breaking news. PHS football star Landon Drennan has announced he has decommitted from Air Force.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Well, he did, but he said he could still recommit to Air Force. And now it's time to talk about the fall season of esports.
Now, huge shout-outs to Ethan McJunkin for placing 8th in state for Tetris.
Time to look at the records.
Smash Bro Academy finished at 1-3-2.
Smash Bros Varsity finished at 2-2-1.
And the Valorant team finished at 4-2.
And now here are our predictions for the IHSA reclassifications.
Now, my predictions that due to the enrollment, Greenwood and Evansville Memorial likely drop to 3A. For this reason, I do actually believe Evansville Memorial with Luke Dockery will dominate 3A. Greenwood will not be good, of course.
Also, due to the enrollment, I think Whitewood will move up to 6A sooner than later. If they don't move up this cycle, they will move up in the next one. That's for the enrollment and success factor. If they do end up winning another sectional and regional next year, they will have enough points to move up.
Apparently, this is all the predictions. And our next topic. Why are we talking about this, Nick?
Ben, this is why. I'm surprised too, but it's time to talk about the Avon Wrestling team.
There are two big names on this team: Seth Sierra and Quentin Schiff.
Yes, but before we talk about them, I do want to say that I thought they would be bad this year, but they aren't. I thought that because they lost Cheney Chef as well. Cheney was fantastic, but now he's an Indiana Hoosier.
Seth was a former Quaker turned Oriole, and he's very good.
I'm happy to say, but thanks to the success I have had with the Crazy Sports Kid League, broadcasting stuff, and doing play-by-play on here, I am announcing for the first time ever, I will be the main play-by-play announcer for the Plainfield girls basketball game against Sarah North. And I'm still trying to get Ben to do it with me if he's not busy. Now it's time to dive right into the Red Pride Zone coverage.
The first game I actually was on the live broadcast for was Plainfield and Whiteland. Now, last year this game was pretty close. I'm not lying when I say, but dude, the Quakers are legit. Plainfield got the win 69-58 if you were there. Colin Schmidt's dunk was wild. May I also add that you look pretty funny on the sidelines, Nick.
Ha ha. Anyway, also on Friday night, Franklin Central pulls an upset and beats Brownsburg.
Also, a huge shout-out to Noah Smith, who was Indy Star Player of the Week during Thanksgiving week.
Saturday was rough. Plainfield and Carmel faced off, and I feel like we did prove that we were good. We had a 10-point lead at one point, but we ended up losing.
Also, weren't the refs pretty bad in that one as well?
I can't point fingers to anyone or anything, but yes, there were a few missed calls. Other than that, the Carmel High School was huge.
Anyways, that'll do it for today's podcast.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and go listen to the Thundercasts you missed.
I'm Ben Witterholt.
And I'm your host, Nick Thunder Green. Thanks for listening. Go Quakers!